Death Valley Days.
The Bible says it is not good that the man should be alone. Jimmy Dayton was 55 years old before the truth in those words hit home. Jimmy was caretaker at the Greenland Ranch in Death Valley in the early 1890s. Once in 3 months, he would hitch up and drive into Daggett, 130 miles away, to buy supplies and draw his pay. On one such trip began the strange story of Jimmy Dayton's Bonanza.
Beer. Who's she?
Ori Wilkins. Sings here.
Darn, she's beautiful. Dang, she's beautiful. Give me another whiskey, Whitey.
I told you not to say things like that to me. Dad, stop it. Who do you think you are?
You know who I am, baby. I'm Loverboy.
I ought to slap your face.
But you won't, baby. Will you? What?
What's the matter with you?
Just protecting your honor, ma'am.
You looking for trouble?
You got no right bothering a lady when she don't want you to.
A lady?
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing, baby, but this old goat here just trying to stick his nose in where it...
Now, you can call me whatever you want to, but you keep a civil tongue in your head when you talk to this beautiful lady.
Oh, leave him alone. He's just an old man.
Well, they ought to be more careful. Old fella like him deciding to protect ladies.
Dad, come on, let's get some air.
That'll learn you, sashaying around the ladies. I'll sashay all I want to. I got lots of life left in me yet.
Oh, Jimmy, how are you?
Still alive, I guess. Good, good. I'll take the usual 50 in cash, put the rest in my account.
You've built up quite a large amount of money over the years.
Yeah, well, I'm saving for a rainy day.
It never rains in Death Valley.
I never thought of that. Ain't that old a man. I ain't about to drop dead.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Thanks a lot. Yeah. What a woman. What train's that?
Number 2, westbound.
Give me the rest of my money in cash, please. You mind if I take a couple of days off?
Well, I guess so. You got a vacation coming. Where are you going?
Los Angeles.
What's the matter, baby?
I'm fed up, that's what's the matter. And stop calling me baby. I wish I was taking that train, heading for New York and the bright lights.
What you need, baby? is a good drink.
I'm sick of drinking, and I'm sick of your drinking. You're nothing but a rolling stone.
What's wrong with that?
Plenty. Especially when it's hanging round my neck.
Oh, now, wait a minute, baby.
I told you to stop calling me baby.
That's right. You ain't no baby. Fact is, you ain't been no baby for a long, long time. I'll bet you...
You get out, Thad Riker. I'm buying no more of your liquor. I've taken all I'm going to take from you.
Oh, now, Floyd, wait a minute. You don't mean that? You know me and you, we were meant for one another.
Get out and leave me alone.
Flory, you are gonna come crawling to me. Crawling.
Get out!
About time you told him, Flory. Good riddance.
Yeah, I guess. He was sure good looking. Now what happens?
Oh, he'll go off on another toot. But at least this time it won't be with your money. He'll be back. If you want him back. Yes, sir. What'll it be?
Whiskey, please.
Welcome, stranger.
Thank you, ma'am.
First time in Daggett?
Not exactly. I just come in from Los Angeles.
Staying a while?
Yes, ma'am. I've got a ranch out here. Near here. Not far. Ma'am, would you...
Yes, I would. Why do you make mine a gin? I didn't catch your name.
My name is James Dayton, Esquire.
Mine's Flory Wilkins. Here's luck. My, that tasted just right. You're a cattleman, Mr. Dayton. Mr. Dayton.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. I was asking if you were a cattleman.
Not entirely. I have other interests.
Where is your ranch?
Death Valley.
How romantic. I just love the desert, don't you?
Yes, ma'am, I sure do.
Let's toast that, shall we? To the desert.
What's this about Flory getting married?
That's right. Big rancher. Came in here and swept poor Flory right off her feet. At least that's what he thinks.
I don't believe it.
Ask the sheriff. He hitched him.
Only 3 days ago.
That was 3 days ago. Flory's made hay since then. They left for his ranch this morning.
I'll be out in just a moment, Jimmy.
Flory,
Yes, Jimmy?
there's something I've got to tell you.
What is it, Jimmy? Jimmy, that didn't fool me. I knew you were bald. And it doesn't matter.
Welcome home, Mrs. Dayton.
It was quite a trip. Is this the bunkhouse?
No, this is where where we live.
Well, where are the ranch hands, the wranglers, the cowboys?
Howdy, strangers.
Strangers.
Jumping jackrabbits. Holy Toledo. Hi, Vic.
Oh, you old coot. And what you all dressed up for?
Vic, I'd like you to meet Mrs. Dayton.
What? You mean you went and got hitched? You?
Well, you don't think I would be out here with him if we weren't, do you? Jimmy, who is this man?
Florrie, this is Vic. He and I, well,
And he works for you, right?
in a manner of speaking.
Well, I don't think a ranch hand should speak to the owner of the ranch the way this man has just spoken to you.
Owner?
Now, Florrie. Now, you see, Florrie, that's what I was trying to tell you that first night. I'm not really the owner.
You what?
Well, I am in charge. That is, I take care of things, but I'm not really the owner of the ranch. Well, I'm practically my own boss.
You lied to me.
Well,
You deliberately deceived me. You pretended that you were a big cattleman.
Well, I didn't mean to.
You deceived me into marrying you.
Florrie, listen, please.
And I listened to all that sloppy talk of yours, and I believed you. I believed you. You and your big ranch, your other interests. The only other interest you had was me. You gigolo.
Florrie, I love you so much.
Getting me out here on false pretenses. If it wasn't so late and me so tired, I'd make you turn right around and drive back into Daggett. Now get my things into the house and then just keep out of my way.
Dang, what a woman. Florrie.
Don't talk to me.
I know how you feel.
Oh, no, you don't.
Well, I only did it because of the way I feel. You're the most beautiful woman in the world. Florrie, it's true. I love you.
If you really loved me, you'd never have lied to me, making me think you had plenty of money when you don't have a red cent.
No, that ain't true. Well, no, it's true I'm only the caretaker here, but it ain't true that I don't have any money.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I got plenty of money. Gold.
Where?
Buried.
Buried.
Oh, yeah. Buried right here on this ranch.
Stop it.
Well, it is. I buried my money right here on this ranch because I don't trust any bankers. I like to have my money where I can get my hands on it easy.
You know you're just saying this to try and make me stay here with you. Well, it won't work.
Please,
I
Florrie.
don't believe you, so forget it.
Well, now, I know it's true I lied to you once, but you got to believe this. I got a whole lot of money buried out there under a date tree.
Which one? There's a whole forest of them.
Well, I can't tell you.
Why not?
Well, because it's just better if nobody else knows.
I'm your wife. If there's gold buried out there, it's your duty to tell me about it.
I can't tell you.
Because there isn't any.
There is. There is so. I got a whole pot full of gold buried out there under one of them date trees. I'm going over the alfalfa fields. The fences need mending. gonna take a ride into Daggett tomorrow.
I thought you went in just once every 3 months.
Well, something came up. Anyway, I thought you ought to know so as you could get packed.
I'm not going. At least not yet.
You mean you might get to like it here?
I mean nothing of the kind. But, well, I don't like the notion of going back to Daggett so soon. I don't want to look like a complete fool.
That's the only reason?
That's the only reason.
No handouts, young man. Only jobs.
Working in the mines at $4 a day.
For muckers like you, $3.50. Well, Jimmy, what brings you back so soon?
Want to draw my back pay, Mr. Geary.
Oh, how much of it?
All of it. The whole shebang. In gold, please.
But, Jimmy, these are your life savings. I don't mean to pry, but are you putting them into something solid?
Pretty solid, Mr. Geary. Gonna put it in the ground.
In the ground?
Yeah, Florrie. That's my wife, you know. I told her that I'd buried a pot of gold out at the ranch. That's the only way I could keep her there. Now she started digging around for it, looking for it.
And you're going to bury the gold?
Well, yeah. I don't want her to think I lied again. Oh, you sure look awful good, even when you're working. I saw an old friend of yours in Daggett, that young fella.
Thad? How is he? Did he ask about me?
No, I just passed him when he was coming out of an office.
He really was handsome. But not worth a darn.
Flowers sure are pretty. You made the garden very nice.
Just something to do. This desert gives me the willies.
I thought you liked the desert.
That must have been when I was very young.
Turn in. You want me to leave a lamp on?
No, it only attracts bugs. Makes the room hot.
You gonna sit up a while?
Yes. Vic, is that you? Is that you, Vic? Who is it?
Hello, baby.
What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, I came to see you, baby.
Thad, you're crazy. Jimmy's in the house.
Oh, that old dried-up mummy. Don't worry about him. I'd enjoy bending that bald head of his. But don't worry, baby. It's you I came to see.
What's that behind your back?
That is gold. That is a sack of gold.
Jimmy's pot of gold. You mean there really was gold buried out here?
Since last night. I heard him making his plans in Daggett, so I just followed him out here on my horse and watched him bury it. There it is.
So that's it.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Dad, wait. I can't just leave.
Why not? Listen, you've got everything. You don't need to take nothing with you. Listen, this here will buy everything your little heart desires. Now, come on, let's go.
But, Jimmy...
Never mind him. If he bothers us, I'll hit him in the head. Now, let's get out of here. I thought you went home.
Thad, I just overheard a couple of sharpers outside. They're laying for you. They must have seen your money.
Where?
Don't turn around. They just came in. Quick, put your money in my bag. Quick, while they're not looking. I'll wait for you at the hotel. You stay here for about an hour. Then look in your pocket and shout, "I've been robbed." Make sure they hear you. Otherwise, they might beat your head in. We wouldn't want that, would we?
That's right, baby. You look after old Thad, baby. We don't want anybody to know, right? Now you run along.
Time was when things didn't seem so bad around here. Now it sure is lonesome.
Florrie! Land sakes, it's Florrie! Come down out of there. Oh. Florrie, I thought I'd never see you again.
I brought your pot of gold back, Jimmy. Your buried treasure. I decided I liked the desert after all. Jimmy, you're the only man who ever treated me like a lady. If you still want me, I want to stay. In fact, if you hadn't been such a big liar, I never would have been so mad at you.
But I thought, with all that digging...
Digging?
For the gold. I saw where you dug up under the palm trees.
You thought I was digging for the treasure. Jimmy, dear, I was planting flowers. I never believed there was any treasure. I just wanted something to do, and I'm not much good around the house. At least, not yet.
Jimmy Dayton and Florrie lived happily at the Greenland Ranch, which later became Furnace Creek Ranch. And one day in 1899, Jimmy Dayton died, a victim of the desert he loved. Years later, a stone monument and a bronze plaque was dedicated to Jimmy Dayton, a true Death Valley pioneer.